Hi, welcome to the online marketing system. Learn to monetize your information. My name is Michael Danzi, and in this brief presentation I'm going to teach you a system where you can monetize your information, your service, or your product. Now in this presentation we're going to be covering just two sections. There's two sections to this presentation. Number one, the statistics. You have to have good statistics or statistics to let you know whether your idea or your venture is even going to work. So in this area we're going to look at some powerful, potent statistics to really motivate and show you how you can grab a piece of this gigantic pie that is up for grabs with a good system. And number two is exactly the system. What system can be used? And I'm going to show you one simple system that's very effective to monetize your service, product, or information. So the question I like to ask at this time is this: is there a market that desires the information I have? Is there a market that desires information you have, that desires your product and your service? Well, the good news is most likely so, because online shopping has become a multi-billion pound revenue stream, and it's growing exponentially year by year. Not to mention, it has completely turned the path to purchase on its head. Now, what aspiring entrepreneur or present retailer wouldn't want a piece of that growing pie? Any successful online marketing strategy needs to begin with an understanding and then creating or catering to consumers' various shopping patterns and preferences. So just how many people are using the internet? Well, statistics today, the number is a colossal 3 billion people. That is 40% of the world's population are using the internet. What about online shopping sales? Well, online shopping retail sales in the UK reached £100 billion in 2014, up from £104 billion in 2013. Now, ebook sales, which is relevant to the system I'm going to show you, ebook sales in the year 2014 in the US alone were a colossal $6 billion. Now, most marketers, when they seek to monetize their information online, have an ebook or a video course. So this is why I've placed the statistics on this presentation. So you have a good idea, or you think it's a good idea. But question, how do we know in this massive pool of people that are daily purchasing, searching online, that your idea or your service is even needed or desired? Now, one could easily assume, that among these 3 billion people, of course they're going to want my idea. Well, we don't want to assume, no matter how big or how large the numbers who are searching the internet we've seen. We want clear, specific data letting us know exactly, and we can pinpoint exactly how many people want our service or idea using some free tools. I'm going to show you that. So we're going to start with market research. Any inspiring entrepreneur knows he has to do market research. So today I'm going to show you a free tool that is available to all of us, that we can find out this information very quickly and very easily. I won't be showing you a detailed way of doing market research, but just one tool, one simple way that can give you a general idea to get your appetite, really mouth-watering and saying, boy, I got to do this. I got to go for this. I got to do this. Just look how many people or how little people are searching. So then that will tell you to move on to something else. So I'm going to go to the tool, just to mention, is from Google. Google provides this free tool which is available to you. So I'm going to switch to my desktop and we're going to go here to Google, and we are going to search for Google Keyword Planner. That's the tool that we're going to use. This is not an extensive tutorial on how to use Google Planner, but we're just going to see whether our ideal service or product. So I'm going to use for this video about organization. There's a lot of people out there, there's a famous book out there, the GTD program, Getting Things Done program, and I'm going to use that niche as an idea to get an idea, well, is there people looking for organizational tools or principles and tips to organize themselves, their life, their business? And so we're going to, this tool here, what it does, it allows us to get hard data on search terms. What words, phrases are being typed into Google on a monthly basis, and also we can search where those terms are geographically, so in a specific area. I want to find out in London what terms are being searched. I want to find out in a local town. I want to find out in a country what terms are being searched in a specific area. We can do that, but we're not going to get that detail. We're just going to leave it there to all locations. Here is where you can change the actual target to a specific town, to a city, to a province, wherever you want in the world. It will give you that data. Okay, so we're going to type in GTD. Okay, we're going to type in Getting Things Done. Okay, make sure my spelling is properly. Okay, and then we're going to type in how to be some other, what we call in the industry, keywords. How to be organized, how to organize my business, productivity tools, organizational software. Okay, and so in this first section, this is a section where Google's going to generate ideas around these keywords, these search terms. So I want to know, for each search term, is anyone searching these? Okay, is anyone looking for these? Because these are the words around the niche, just for that I'm using for the example. Okay, getting things done, staying organized. There are tools, apps like Wunderlist in the App Store. There's many other tools that people use to do lists, to organize themselves. So we want to see, are people really searching for this, and how many people are searching, and is there a way that we can monetize this? We want to see how huge potentially the market is. So we're going to leave out all locations. I could set this to the UK alone, or to the United States, or wherever I may be, wherever I may live. Okay, so I'm going to click on Get Ideas, and now Google's going out to get ideas, search terms surrounding these search terms that I've put. Okay, I'm going to click on average monthly searches to set them in order of from highest to lowest. Okay, and you can see here it's got what it's done now, it's grouped keywords together. So in this section here, you've got 11 search terms, 11 keywords, and the total number of these search value for each keyword is over 300,000. You can see this total here, 311,520. Okay, I'm not going to go into what the competition is all about and the suggested bid. We just want to see the market. Is there a market for this niche that we're looking at? Okay, keywords like GTD, 72 keywords. You can see the total of all these keywords. Organization, how to get organized. So let's click on organization here just for an idea. Okay, I'm going to click on average monthly searches. Okay, so if you just hover over this graph symbol here, you can see you get exact data of how many people were searching with the word organizing, how many times this word organizing is placed into Google search engines. But that's not really relevant because that's just one word on its own. But something like how to get organized, look at that. Every month an average of 3,600 times these 4 words are typed into Google. How to get organized. Is that a lot of people? That is a lot of people. Okay, you can see here how to be organized, another 3,600. So you plus those two together, already we're at over 7,000 people searching, or it's searched 7,000 times, I should say, not really people, 7,000 times. How to organize, getting organized. You can see these numbers here. Now I put this in an Excel sheet earlier on today. I clicked download, saved it into my Google Drive, and here you can see things like GTD 60,500 times. So the program GTD is searched into Google, placed into Google, searched in Google, an average of 60,500 times a month. Is there a market looking for the GTD program or other similar programs, or an understanding of this program? Most definitely so. Okay, getting things done, 27,100. So if you used to add 60,500 plus 27,100, you're at 70, 80, you're at 90,000 searches a month. And we haven't even drilled down to all these other relevant search terms around this niche. We haven't added, oh, look at this, thousands. How to be organized, how to organize, how to get organized, organized home, organize your life, GTD Evernote, how to organize your home, 2,900. Even the creator of the GTD program, David Allen, getting things done, 2,900, getting organized too. So you can see it's a colossal amount. So I've just gone to the total. I placed the total down here earlier on of all these keywords. Alright, there's a roughly about, I believe, 756 keywords around that niche that Google's generated for me, ideas as you saw, and it's a total of 371,490 average searches every single month. People are, these search terms, looking how to be organized, stay organized, etc. So do you think there's a market to put together some tutorials and ebooks, some information in that niche? Most definitely so. So I'm going to go back to our presentation now, and we can say you could do the same thing for any niche you want. You put your keyword in that keyword tool, and then it would generate ideas and let you know whether there is a market. So now we see that there is a market for a niche. What do we do then? Okay, what do we do now? Now the reason why we used that keyword tool, remember, is because we're dealing with a search engine. So that's the tool, and because Google is the largest search engine in the world, most people are using Google to search and to make purchases. So you saw £100 billion was spent in the UK alone on the internet alone in 1 year. 100 billion in 1 year. And where would that traffic have gone through? It would have gone, most of it would have gone through Bing. Yes, some through Yahoo and Bing, sorry, most would have gone through Google, sorry, and others would have gone through Bing and Yahoo. So let's say you've got your nice site up and running, you've got your product advertising on your nice site, then you say, right, but how do I get traffic? Because no traffic equals no sales. For example, take this is a picture of the New South China Mall, and it's the largest shopping center in the world based on gross leasable area. So in terms of size, it's the largest shopping center in the world, but it's ranked second in total area to the Dubai Mall. But when it opened in 2005, for several years since then, it had been mostly vacant, as very few merchants have ever signed up, leading it to become a dead shopping center. Now we don't want to build some fantastic, beautiful website, okay, like this, and then no traffic. A beautiful website does not produce traffic. A website doesn't produce of itself traffic. No traffic, no sales. Just like this wonderful shopping center can be like your wonderful website. It's built and then nobody finds you. So simply, traffic equals sales. So when we know how to get traffic to our website, and we've seen the research, you've done your market research, you've seen that people are searching for your product and your service, you will make sales. It's as simple as that. So where are we going to get traffic from? Well, there are 1.8 billion on social networks, 1.8 billion accounts, 1.8 billion people on social networks. So social media is the place where we're going to get traffic. And here we lead into the system. What system or what systems can we use? We're just going to go through one simple system, as there are many systems to do with online marketing, how to market your product and bring traffic to your site to make sales. So here's your website. So how do I get traffic is the literally the key golden question. Once you learn this, you know how to make money on complete autopilot wherever you want. Like people say in the industry, in the internet marketing industry, the laptop lifestyle. You can be in Dubai, you can be in Africa, you can be in China, you can be in America, you can be wherever you want making money because you know how to generate traffic. So like we saw that 1.8 billion people on social networks, so we need to create accounts. That's our first step in the system. Create accounts where people are. On LinkedIn alone, there are 380 million active monthly users. On Google Plus, there are 300 million active monthly users. Pinterest, 72.8 million users. On Twitter, there are 316 million active monthly users, and on Facebook is the largest. It is leading the way with 1.49 billion active monthly users alone, and YouTube just behind has more than 1 billion users. Now that is a colossal amount of people on social media spending their time on the internet. So this is where we're going to get our traffic. So the first protocol, the first thing you need to do is to have a presence in these spaces. Create an account, and what's great is it's free. Create an account on each of these spaces. On Facebook, don't create a profile, create a Facebook page. On YouTube, open an account. LinkedIn, Google Plus, create a Google Plus page, a Google business page if it's for a service or a product. Pinterest, just create a normal account, and Twitter, same thing. All right, in other maybe presentations I can do how to do those things. Hit me up an email or comment below and let me know if you need help or any questions about what I've said in this presentation so far. So YouTube has over 4 billion video views per day. 4 billion video views per day. So do you think it makes sense to have a presence on these places? Now many people believe because it's social media that it's just a waste of time. People are on there just chatting just about everyday life. How can you use these things for business? But this is a misconception, a very huge misconception. This is where your future customers are. Even though yes, they are on there for social reasons, but there are tips and techniques and ways on how to advertise, not hard sell, but advertise to lead confidence and trust in your users to then lead them to the information or the service that they are looking for. So here is now a breakdown of the system. We need traffic. So you set up your social media accounts. We're not going to go into this presentation in detail, the traffic principles and methods for each of those things, because there is literally a course for each one. For Twitter, for Facebook, there is a course, there are principles to drive traffic. But if you set up your social media accounts, you will get traffic at doing certain principles, certain techniques to where? Not directly to your website, but to what we call a landing page. A landing page has one job: to grab the email address, to build up the email list, so then you can target and market to them the very things that they said they wanted. The great thing about a landing page is that someone has put in their email address willingly, wanting to receive more information from you. You've grabbed their attention. How? With a free offer. Maybe there's a video on there, maybe there's a few bullet points, and then maybe the title says something like 3 simple steps to better organization, 3 simple steps to how to lose weight, or whatever. And again, there are key techniques and courses out there and information which I could provide maybe later on even the headlines, catching headlines, how to get those headlines to produce conversions. Okay, so for example, they will click right below that video there, click yes, I want this offer, enter my email address. What happens afterwards? Well, now you've got their email address, and it enters into what we call an autoresponder series, where you use software, online cloud software like GetResponse, MailChimp, and you can actually program for emails to go out to give the information in dribs and drabs, to drip feed the information that they've requested. One email a day, one email a day, maybe a sequence of 3 to 5 or 7 emails, which gives them the information, and this is all on autopilot. This is why it's called an autoresponder. It responds automatically to the request, and then the sequence of emails now go out to give the value and the information that the prospect desired. And during that sequence, there is always an offer, always a call to action to get the full detailed perspective on the solution or the service that you're offering. It's either going to be the ebook, or it's going to be a video series, a tutorial series, guiding them through the information that they've desired. In this instance, how to be organized, giving them a detailed breakdown on how to organize their inbox, how to organize their lives, their business, themselves, a system they can apply to any aspect of life. They can apply it to their business, to themselves, their home life, their business life, whatever it may be. And then there's a call to action to purchase the full system. And this, what I'm showing you here, the sales, is called a sales funnel. There are many different versions and tweaks, and it become more elaborate, more complicated, but this is a basic picture example of a sales funnel. And this sales funnel works on complete autopilot. The traffic comes, grabs the email on autopilot, the autoresponder goes out on autopilot, and then when people purchase, the delivery is given to them on complete autopilot. So for example, one method of traffic is paid traffic. You got the free traffic, you got paid traffic, is using Facebook ads. Very, very, very targeted, very powerful. It gets traffic immediately to your offer. So here's an example of a lady by the name of Amy Porterfield. She's a Facebook marketing coach, consultant, very popular, very successful. She has very, very good tips, and here she's advertising to me on my Facebook page. Hey Michael, click to discover new ways to sell, a free guide. So wow, I'm interested in social media. The knowledge I'm giving you, I've learned by purchasing and studying free and paid material. So what do you think? So I click on this ad, and it brings me to her, what we've just discussed, a landing page. Notice her landing page here: discover new strategies to boost your sales online. All of the sections here you can see marked in red are all intentional. Okay, where the button is, what is said is all intention. Keywords: sign up to receive my brand new free guide, the Product Maximizer, 4 smart ways to sell more products online. And so if I'm interested, I click yes, give it to me, and then I receive the information that she promised, and the information is of value. I can take action upon it, and when I see that it's actually working, then I'm now more primed to put confidence in her other information until she eventually, hey, this is what you really need, this paid offer over here, and she will sell to me. And now this is totally ethical. She's built the trust, she's built the value. It's not foolishness she's given out. And so you yourself can, these principles, you can do exactly the same thing. How to create a Facebook ad is something I can teach. That's another course, that can, another time, another presentation. But if you have any questions or any questions on any aspect of anything that I said, the Facebook advertising, the details of how to set up a landing page, and how to drive traffic, and call to actions and headlines and all these things, just shoot me an email, leave a comment below, and I'll gladly respond and help you out. So here's just a review of the system. Traffic comes from your social media accounts to your free offer, an irresistible offer, okay, with a catchy headline. When the prospect enters their email, they are entered into they receive these sequence of emails, 1 email a day. It could be a total of 4, 7, 8, and in each email there's always a call to action, or at whatever time in the sequence, maybe at the last email, to send them to the offer that you have. It could be your ebook or a video tutorial on going into more detail on the original offer that you made them for free. The free offer is just an overview, just scratching the surface, giving them a general overview. It still gives value, but then the paid offer is of more value, more detail, more information to take their knowledge from, let's say, stage 1 to stage 2. So I hope that you've enjoyed and you've learned something about the online marketing and a online marketing system. I hope you can take action. I hope you do take action. I hope it's simple. I hope it's clear. I hope it's fired up your motivation and inspiration. If you have any questions, just email me there at michael@danzydma.co.uk, michael@danzydma.co.uk. Thank you for watching and take care. Hope to hear from you soon, and I'll be putting on more tutorials. If you have any tutorials you want me to put on, just comment below and say, Mike, we want a tutorial on this, and I'll gladly put together a tutorial on your questions or answer your questions. Thank you very much.